Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So this is the turban cap we'll be making, and the material we'll be using for these turbans are shining poly, doll face, needle and thread, scissors, marking chalk, roller and tape rule, glue gum, and accessory for embellishment. So let's get started. So we'll start with our turban base, and the length we'll be using is 18 inches, while the head circumference part will be 26 inches, but when it is unfold it will be 13 inches. Note this turban is a pleated turban, so make sure when you are cutting the head circumference part, make sure you are cutting it across the stretchy part. You can go ahead and use more than 26 inches for your own head circumference, but for the purpose of this tutorial I'll be using 26 inches because I want the bag to drop a bit. So I'll go ahead and mark 2 inches on my fabric, and why I'm marking this 2 inches is because this turban is going to be a pleated turban. It's not the regular turban cap, so I'll go ahead and mark 2 inches and take it to my sewing machine. So for our band, we'll be using our head circumference by 5 inches, but when it is unfold it will be 2.5 inches. Mostly head circumference is always 22 to 23 inches. So I'll take this to my sewing machine to sew. Alright, so this is the way you're going to sew it. Not up to half an inches. I think maybe quarter of an inch is just enough. So you sew it all the way down. By doing this, you are forming your plates. That is how you sew it till you get to the end of the fabric. You can see it. I'm done with it. So this is what it looks like after sewing it. Wow, what I like most about this fabric is just the shining part. Alright, so this is how the back looked like. Altogether I think we have like 9 pleats. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Yes, so altogether we have 9 pleats. Okay, that sorry, I'll keep that aside. I'll keep it aside and I'll locate the midpoint of my base. Yeah, let me reconfirm the length of my headband. Yes, my head circumference is 23 inches. Most people use 22 inches, but me, I'll be using 23 inches because I want it not to be too tight, so I'm going to use 24 inches. Then the extra 1 inches will be for my allowance. Then for the width, I'll be using 5 inches. Then when it is unfold, it will be 2.5 inches. So I'll fold it into 2 the way I'm doing it. Yeah, I'll fold it into 2. Though I'll still take it to my sewing machine to sew that part. So but I want to locate the midpoint first before taking it to my sewing machine. So I'm trying to align the headband, so I'll notch the middle. So after doing that, I'll take my base I notch the middle also. Why I'm doing this is because at times when you don't locate the middle and you start sewing, you now notice that at the end the length of the headband will not contain the base, so I have to notch it. Then I'll attach the notch part of the head of the band to the notch part of the turban base. You can see me doing it. You can see. So I'll go ahead and sew it all the way down. If you like, you can use pin to pin it down, or you measure it the way I did, or you notch the middle the way I did mine. Alright, so I will take it to my sewing machine and sew it, then I'll come and show you how it looks like after sewing it. Alright, so I've attached my band to my base. This is how the back looks like, and this is the front part of it. So what I'm going to do now is to locate the middle of this turban cap. You know, I said earlier on that the turban is a pleated one. So what I want to do now is to locate the midpoint of the turban. So align the turban cap, then after doing that, use your chalk to trace the midpoint. And if you do not want the chalk to be showing, you can as well fold it this way and pleat it just like that, but I would like to locate the middle so that it will be easy for me. At times when you don't locate the middle and you just pleat it, you discover that the pleats will shift to the other side and you will not like the outcome. So I'll go ahead and take my needle and thread, then I'll start pleating it. Just watch me the way I am pleating it. First, you pass it through your turban base. Secure it very well. Make sure you secure it very well, because if you didn't secure it from that part, when you wear it, especially when the turban is tight, you just see that it will pull off. So secure that part very well, then you start pleating. Take it that way. Pass your needle through the place that the needle came from before, then you pass it to the other side. You pick that side, pass it through it again. That is how you will do it till you get to the end of the fabric. So this is how I will continue to pleat it till I get to the end of the fabric. Just watch me the way I'm doing it. It's very easy. You can as well do it this way, then pass it out through the other side. Then note, don't pleat the end of the turban. That last pleat on it, this very one you are seeing, do not pleat it, just leave it that way. I don't know any other way to explain it, but just don't touch the last one, just leave it. So I'll go ahead and secure it very well make sure you secure this part very well, because when you don't secure it well, when you wear the turban it will just pull off, and you will not like it at all when it pull off. So you secure it very well, then you go to the back of the turban, and also secure it well. You take your needle back to the starting point, then you secure it very well, so that at the end of the day to not pull off. Then you take it back again. Why I'm doing all this is to secure it very well. You tuck it very well. Then you cut your thread. Then after cutting it, you also secure it again. You tie it. We just have to do everything possible just to make it firm, just to secure it. Just try anything possible to secure it so that it will not pull off. So this is the outcome. It is how it looks like after pleating it. So what I'll do next is I'll fold it into two in order to get the measurement of my head circumference. You have to align it well. If not, that plate at the middle side will shift to the right or shift to the left. So you have to align it well, so that the middle plate will just stay where it's supposed to be. So my head circumference is 23 inches. When I divide it by 2, it will give me 11.5 inches. If you are using 22 as your head circumference, you can go ahead and use the 22, but I'll be using 23. So that's where my 11.5 inches is. I'm trying to confirm the measurement. So after marking it, then I'll take it to my sewing machine. I'll sew it all the way down. Then when I get to this place, I will turn it, align that part, and also sew it. Sew it to the end. When I'm done, I will show you how it looks like. Alright, so this is it. This is how it looks like after sewing it. So I'll take my needle and thread, then I'll start pleating the back of the turban. Do not start from the band area. Do not start the pleat from the band area. Start it from the first pleat. Then you pleat it the way I'm doing it till you get to the end of the fabric. When I'm done, I'll come and show you how it looks like. End the pleat there. Do not go to this other side, just end it here. So secure it very well so that it will not pull off. When I'm done, I'll come and show you how it looks like. So you can see me trying to secure it well. So do the same thing to your own turban cap as well. So I'll place it on my mannequin now. You can see it. That's the back. So what I will do next is to create a design that is on the side of the turban. So I'm going to create a big circle, and the measurements I'll be using is 18 inches. 18 inches. Then what I will do now, I will divide that 18 inches into two. Why I'm doing this is to get the midpoint of the circle. I want an accurate circle. So when I divide it to give me 9, then I'll just mark it that way. That will serve as guideline for me, to serve as guideline for me. So I'll start marking 9 inches. Yeah, that way I'm forming my circle. I'll continue to mark the 9 inches. That is how I'll mark it till I get to, oh sorry, that's how I'll mark it till I form a big circle on my fabric. So I'll go and do the rest off camera. Note, we are going to be using 3 circles for the design, but of different measurement. The next one will be 15 inches. Yes, you can see this one is 15 inches. Here I'm trying to locate the midpoint of the circle. So this part is 15 inches, while the next one will be 11 inches. You can see. So the first circle is 18 inches, the second one 15, and the third 11 inches. So altogether we have 3 circles. So this is the 18 inches circle, this is the 15 inches circle, this is 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, and 7.5, making 15 inches. So I use the 7.5 to form a circle. Then this is the 11 inches part. So this side will be 5.5, 5.5, and 5.5. So I did this off camera. This is 2 of the circle. I did it off camera so that I will not waste much of our time. So I'll thread my needle. Then note, when you are pleating, pleat the wrong side and not the right side of the fabric. You will understand why I'm pleating the wrong side when I am done. So you pleat the edge of the circle. So let me use this medium to welcome my new subscriber. And if you have not subscribed to my channel and you're watching this video, please do, so that you will get notification whenever I upload a new video. Please try to subscribe to my channel. This will encourage me to upload more video. Thank you. So that is how I will continue to pleat it till I get to the end of the circle. So before securing it, make sure you turn the wrong side to the right side, so that you not have the wrong side as your right side at the end of the day. So after turning it, pull it well. Then after pulling it, yeah, I'm still securing it. Then after that, you pull it. After pulling it, then you secure. Okay, you try to shape it well, sorry. After shaping it, make sure you allow it to form the round shape. Then after that, you secure it well with your needle and thread. You cut the thread, then also secure it well so that it will not pull off. So I'll go ahead and take the other 2 designs. Then I will attach them together. You can see it. So these are the 3 circles. Then I will attach them together with my needle and thread. Please subscribe to my channel in order to get notification whenever I upload a new video, and this will encourage me to do more. Thank you so much. So I have secured the 3 circles. So what I'll do now is to attach it to my turban. So you can go ahead and embellish it the way you like. So thank you so much. So we have come to the end of this tutorial. Thank you so much. Take care and bye-bye.
Tí bá ní kí n ka oore t'Olúwa ṣe mí, ilẹ̀ ní máa ṣú tọ́lá tún bá mi níbẹ̀. Ṣé tinú oyún tí mi ò mọ ilé olòdì, ìyá tó gbé mi sínú ọkọ̀ oúnjẹ tó wù ú ni. Kò dẹ̀ sí balance diet ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run tún pa mí mọ́. He's a mighty God, hallelujah lòún jẹrẹ. Olúwa ní ìpín mi lórílẹ̀-èdè àgbáyé. Can trading for silver and gold. Ẹlẹ́yinjú àánú ni ọba olódodo. He's a mighty God, hallelujah lòún jẹrẹ. Can just trading for silver and gold. Ẹlẹ́yinjú àánú ni ọba olódodo. He's a mighty God.